Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Unfiltered, the podcast. It's your girl, Kay. And today we're slowing it down a little bit. We talked about the pain, the growth, the chaos, but today we're talking about something that sometimes gets lost in the middle of all of that. All of that. Gratitude. This episode is called Unfiltered Gratitude. What we're truly thankful for after everything we've overcome. I've got some amazing guests on tonight. So what's up? How are y'all doing on this amazing night? Amazing night.
Cold.
I'm hot, but I'm fantastic.
I
I'm doing
found I
good.
was freezing.
And I'm over here in a sweater. I'm in
Yeah,
Florida.
freezing over here.
Excited though. I'm excited for this.
All right, so let's start from the heart. When you look back at everything you've overcome, the dark moments, the setbacks, the heartbreak, what are you truly thankful for now that you didn't even realize you needed back then?
Like, how deep are we trying to get here today? Like,
No,
how
for
deep?
real.
Mm,
Like, we're going to the bone, to the
Or
You
scratching the
you
surface.
you can scratch whatever you're comfortable with.
okay.
Whatever you're
Girl, it's
comfortable with.
unfiltered.
It's unfiltered. It's you. It's real raw, and this is what I want. I want to see you guys like loosen up. If y'all need to wiggle a little bit, wiggle it out.
I would say I'll just start. Like looking back at all the shit that I've been through, I think the thing that I'm most thankful for is the lessons that it taught me and the person that I've became because of it. Like there's just so much that I've been through in my little 26 years of life that I look back and I'm like, if that didn't happen, where would I be at today? Like, not that I would want to be somewhere necessarily different, but it all made me who I am.
Agree with
Thank
that.
you, Kat. Thank you.
You
I'm
I
grateful
think,
for my village.
friend.
Go ahead, friend. Go ahead, friend.
say
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say you hear a lot of times people ask, do you have regrets? And that's something I always say. I have no regrets because everything that's happened, every choice that I've made, everything that I've gone through has made me who I am today. So that kind of goes off what you had just said. I'm grateful for those as tough as they were or as traumatizing as it was. I'm grateful that I was able to get through it and I'm grateful that it has brought me to where I am today. I'm stronger. I'm growing stronger every day because of it. So that kind of goes off what you had said, Kat. Sorry,
Can
guys.
I? Who's next? Who's next? Who wants to go? I'm
Um,
itchy.
I'm grateful for my village. I feel like they pray for me and they pour into me without actually knowing like what I'm going through. They're just praying and just to see like their prayers come unfold for me in my life. There you go, friend. Go ahead.
I think I'm more grateful for this year was like I've been through so much. Not even this year. This month has been such like a hard month for me. My struggles, my car accident and everything. So I'm more grateful that I'm alive, my kids are alive, and I had a lot of family problems this month, and I'm so grateful that I put my sisters and my little family all together in one house and figured out like our situations.
Thank you, Jen.
I would say that the ability to broaden my perspective of life and the ability to grow my capacity of patience, to have the ability to learn how to be forgiving and wholesomely forgiving, and to not ask why, but how. Not why is this happening to me, but how did I overcome this and how can I move forward in grace, in power, with strength, Those are the things that my trials and tribulations have been able to give me. And I will do it all over again, no matter how
Say it
painful,
louder for people in the back.
no matter how crazy, no matter how traumatic, no matter whatever it was. It gave me a broader perspective, and I am incredibly, robustly grateful for all of the shit, no matter what. Do it again.
I have to agree with
Anybody?
everything she
Okay.
said. Um, she hit it like right on the hammer. It's just those moments that you realize that we come out on that other side, and um, just knowing that with every trial, with every tribulation, there's a lesson and there's a purpose and there's a reason for it, and that we will still survive at the end of the day.
Damn, y'all all amazing. So to all piggyback on all y'all, everything y'all said, I want y'all to just sit back and understand, like, when you think about grateful, you can't always think about like after and how everything transitioned. You got to think of being grateful in that moment during the
Hold on, hold
chaos.
on, hold on, hold on, because that's a question coming up.
It
You're
is.
not.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-uh.
All right,
Don't
so
steal it.
all right, so
Cut that out.
I'm grateful for all the setbacks and the silence because it put me in a position where I had the lonely nights to where I had no outside opinions, no negativity, and I had to worry about my thoughts, myself, and what I could do. And so it made me a better person. So I'm grateful, like, for having those silent nights. I don't want to say too much because as I'm jumping into other questions.
Those are deep, and you see everybody. You guys all answered because you hear something and you can go off of somebody else's answer and like, damn, okay, so this happened to me. This that happened to me. So, what moment or struggle turned out to be your biggest blessing in disguise?
Can I go first?
Oh, yeah, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, so this is going to be a little bit deep, so I want to get it done and over with. When I was 12, I started down a dark road of self destruction, we'll say. And it went on for nearly 10 years, and nobody had any clue. I was really good at hiding everything. And uh, June 6th, 2009, um, my partner at the time had walked in on me during a vulnerable situation. And the next day, I was met with some police officers at the local bar that I was at, and I ended up um, having to sit in the hospital for a little bit. And that was terrifying for me. Um, that's not something that I would ever wish on anybody. That's not something that I would ever want to do again. And that was a real eye opener for me. It was a wake up call. That is where I decided that I had to do something different. I had to turn around and I had to change things, and I did. I did just that. Um and the time that I spent in the hospital, like I said, was a huge wake up call. And I'm grateful for that one situation, and I'm grateful for that one person, and I'll say that now because I'll discuss that again later on in a different question. Um, but yeah, I that was the big thing that really hit me. So
Okay.
Thank you, Jess.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, I would have to say my first year of marriage. I know a lot of people hear that the first year of marriage is tough, and I'm like, you're in your honeymoon stage. That first year of marriage is probably one of the toughest years of my whole entire life. I don't think I've ever even spoken about it. I went through a lot of pain, ups and downs. wanting to throw in the towel so many different times. And I'm grateful that I didn't. So I'm grateful I was able to overcome that first year of my marriage. And we have 4 beautiful kids. And, it's not perfect, but I wouldn't give it up for the world.
Thank you, Spicy.
Okay, so recently, I'm not really gonna say like how recent it was, but recently, I came like very close to falling off the wagon. I'm gonna say that, so that we don't get bananas on TikTok, but y'all got what I'm saying. And I feel like I was in like a really dark place in my life, based off of a lot of circumstances that was happening to me at the time, and same day, ironically, I had literally like reached out to all of my loved ones, all my family members, things like that, basically kind of saying like my goodbyes to them. And I get a call on my phone, and it so happened to be somebody that I was like totally not even expecting to call me. And for some reason, I kind of looked at the phone like, why are you calling me? Like, what are you doing? Wait, how did you even get my number? Let's start there. And I ended up like so happened to just telling myself, well, something in my spirit just told me to like answer the phone, see what it's about. If anything, I can hang up and go on about my day. So as I answered this phone call, this person on the phone was pouring into me life that I have never received before. And I feel like that experience for me I'm forever grateful for that, because I feel like God, kind of sent my ram in the bush in a moment where I needed it the most. So that's my experience. Everybody just looking there.
No, we're just listening, and thank you for sharing that. Um, it's crazy how pain turns into purpose, right? Like we go through it thinking it's gonna break us, but somehow it ends up building the version of us that's standing here now. Let's be real, gratitude ain't always easy, but some days it's hard to even see the good when life's throwing punches. How do y'all find gratitude in the middle of the chaos? Not after it's over, but while you're still in it.
I I'll go. I 2025 I know everybody has like been struggling this year. Like everybody is going through it, but like I honestly feel like 2025 has been the like most absolute shit year of my life, and I don't know that I'll ever experience anything like what I've experienced this year. I'm gonna try not to cry. Um like I lost my dad. I went to jail for 3 days because my brother assaulted me and I defended myself. I haven't seen my kids in almost 5 months. So, like, all this shit has been going on. And it's like one shitty thing after another. But, like, one thing that, like, I think all of this has truly taught me is like I've always been a people pleaser. I've always like your emergency is my emergency. Like I would drop everything if you called me and said like, "Hey, I need you here." And it's gotten me into so many like shitty situations, but like I don't care. Like if I can help you, like I'm going to do that. And I think it's just taught me that like even my family, like they've been using me for years and like I've always been there for them, but like through all of this I've realized like it's time to put me first and put my kids first. And so like I've basically cut off my family, and I think sometimes even the worst parts of your life can be the most eye-opening and really put you on a better path for yourself.
Kat, I'm so sorry for everything you've gone through. I'm like hugging you like so tight. Truly, you got this, okay?
Thank you.
2026 is going to be kinder to us. I am affirming it. I am sprinkling all that good juices to all of us and sparkles, because 2025 was not it. I want to just, we need to just like redo the year.
Just to get an erase board and say,
Yeah, we just need to redo.
but
Cat,
keep
cat,
the
I feel you on that. on that like level of like pleasing people because I'm the same way. When my family needs me, I'm there for them, but when I need them, they're never here. So like this whole month of November has just been like fucking up my life little by little with my car accident. This weekend tested my limits. Something personal happened with my husband and shit, and it literally like was like when I need people the most, nobody's there for me, but when my family needs me or somebody needs me, there I am right away. So November has taught me like I'm putting myself first, I'm putting my kids first, I'm putting my little family first because at the end of the day, that's really what all you have.
Yeah.
And I just want to say something. I know we we can all say, "Oh, let's redo 2000, let's like get a redo on 2025," but I went through a lot in 2025, and a lot of the people up here know that. And if it wouldn't have been for the things I went through, I wouldn't be sitting where I am right now. And it made me the woman I am today. It made me stronger. It made me thicker skinned. It made me heal in different areas that I did not think I needed to heal. So
Mm,
I am upset at 2025, but I'm also grateful for 2025
absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
it built a lot of things and it made me see what I needed and what I needed.
Yeah.
Agreed, agreed.
And
Yes.
and that's the part that people don't see, the daily work it takes to stay grounded when life doesn't look so pretty. Now let's talk about the people, the ones who stood by us when we were hard to love and when we weren't easy to deal with. Who are y'all most grateful for, and what did they teach you about love or loyalty?
So I'm most grateful for my friends and my family. I know that some people don't have that support system, and if you don't have that support system and you want that support system, I'll be your family. You guys can get at me anytime you want to. I will listen. I will talk to you anytime you need it. But I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I have that because some people don't. And my sister has been my rock since literally day one for her. She has been by my side. We are best friends, and I don't know what I would do without her. So I am so grateful for her.
I would have to say my kids, because even in the hard times, even when they're driving me nuts, half the time, uh, I could always go to them and depend that they're always going to be with that open, loyalty, loving hug and kiss that you really it's hard to get from anybody else. And Jess, I'm grateful for Jess. She has gotten me through some. I didn't finish my sentence. I am grateful for Jess. She's been my backbone through a lot of stuff. Um, seen me through all my flaws and still loves me. Kay, you know dang well I am grateful for you because even though you don't answer the phone today, and I almost fell asleep on the road, and I called half of the people and you guys didn't all answer, I'm so grateful for you.
Well, that
I
was
have to say, oh, go ahead, V.
now you could go ahead if you want, but
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
my best friend, like we haven't been we haven't known each other for like a crazy amount of time, but like it really just taught me that like you don't have to know somebody your whole life for them to be supportive and loyal to you. When I call her and I'm like, "Hey, I need you to do this," she literally dropped what she was doing and was there for me. Like she was there for me the day that like my dad like was one of the only people that checked up on me. And I mean, she's just taught me that like true friends like do exist. And so like just so grateful for her.
I appreciate that because I may what I'm about to say, it may sound a little selfish, but I'm with the stuff that I've gone through this year, I'm pretty much not grateful for much people because it's shown their true colors against me. Yes, they've helped me, they've gave me opinions, but at the end of the day, it was thrown in my face. So I'm grateful for the moments that actually showed me their true colors. And I appreciate that, others try to help me, but I'm not grateful for them because they helped me, but they they showed me a reason why they're not supposed to be in my circle. But that's what I'm saying.
So to piggyback on you and not being selfish,
Yeah.
I don't think that that's selfish at all. I think that the things that I've been through in life in general in the last few years, um, I learned that the only person that I can lean on, no matter how supportive other people are, no matter how much love other people give, at the end of the day, it's like I gotta lean on me. Like I'm my first horse. Like
Hmm.
they're second. So I always have been a people pleaser as well. And then once I took that people pleaser mask off and was like, what about
Oh
pleasing me?
man.
Who's going to please me? Who's going to hold me down in this moment when nobody else is around? Building the fortitude to say, like, I have to have that. I have to hold that first. And when I
Hmm.
fail on me, then I seek. Because
You've got
it's
to
Yeah,
gonna
be
get hard.
that's
It's gonna
true.
get hard again, and it's gonna hurt again. It's gonna fall again. It's gonna crumble. But if I can have the mental fortitude and discipline to go to me first before the other people, then yo, at life, like it
There's
doesn't seem
nothing
like
that
it's
you
gonna be that
can't
bad.
battle if you could do that.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get me
And it's
wrong.
funny.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be hard.
It's funny you say that because on my page, I posted a video the other day about that. Like, you can't pour into nobody's cup unless you pour into yours first because you can't be there for no one if you're not there for yourself physically.
Yeah.
And if you a people pleaser, you're basically shitting on yourself to please someone else. At the end of the day, who's there for you? Like, you got to be there for yourself first. And that's like the biggest thing everyone needs to understand. You could get through anything in this world if you work on yourself first because you're your own foundation.
Be selfish to protect your own peace. Like that's something that I will never forget. Like you got to put you first.
That needs to be on a shirt, Kat.
To be on a shirt, okay?
It
Literally.
needs to be on a
When you said that, I
goddamn shirt.
said absolutely, literally.
Absolutely. But I feel like also like I'm grateful for my kids because my kids, if it wasn't for my kids, I don't know where the fuck Jen would be at right now. Honestly, like my kids hold me down. My little sister also holds me down to the ground. That is, we had our troubles between us two, but now to this day, she is my little best friend. When I need her, she's right there. When I need her to take care of my kids because I have an emergency, she's right there. So I'm really grateful for her. On the other hand, my husband, me and him have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful for him too because he took me out of a trauma life that I was living with my mom and my stepdad doing drugs. So he took me out of that life, and I'm so grateful for that. But also, I'm grateful for Kay, that girl. When I need her, she's there for me all the time. The biggest is my motherfucking go-to friend. That is my down friend. When I need something or I need to vent, that bitch is there to answer my calls, and I'm so grateful for her.
Over here looking, I said, "Excuse me." No. I'm forever grateful for my friends as well. I feel like my friends really do pour into me. They allow me to be like vulnerable with them. If I gotta cry, they'll cry with me. Um, and they really help me like get back on my feet even when times I know y'all was saying like you got to be selfish and stuff like that, but I feel like my friends and how they pour into me, they don't really give me room to have to be selfish. But if I have to be selfish, I know how to be selfish, if that makes sense, y'all know. And I'm grateful for that.
Lock
I love
it.
that for you. That's awesome. Good. Yep. Yes. Big ups to your friends and big ups to yourself for having the double positives right there. That's awesome. Love it.
I want to say, in this season of my life, because I'm still healing. I'm not healed. Like I'm a fucked up soul. Like I still got a lot of healing to do. But in this season of my life, and I never like I
Sweet.
always I'm I'm a spiritual person. I can't say I go to church every Sunday because I don't. Do I know the whole Bible? Yes, because I went to Pentecostal church all my life. But I can't say one person, place, thing, matter, whatever you guys want to call him. I'm thankful for God in this season of my life because if it wasn't for him, I don't know. That's one, and then two, I'm grateful. She might be little, but she is mighty. I'm grateful for my daughter, Kyra, because she's seen my tears. She's heard me cry. She's held me down. Like, I've had seizures in front of this little girl, and she's literally ran to her grandma asking for help because she knows the word help. And my daughter, she's autistic, but she is the smartest thing under the sun, and she knows. Like, I don't know. She can't communicate because she's very speech delayed, but that what she lacks in communication, she has it in that empath. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say, but it's just she knows.
I don't
So
care what like anybody says. Like I don't like autism doesn't define somebody, and I would say like I like some of the people that who have autism around me are some of the smartest people like that I know. Um, so I love that you said that because it's so true.
yeah, she's like V has seen her since she was a baby. Liz has seen her. Most of you guys have all seen her since she was like a baby. And um she's amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, she can't put a sentence together, but tell her to sing you a line from Love Keisha Cole, she'll sing it for you. But with that being said, now I want to flip it a little bit. We always thank everyone else, but we forget to thank ourselves. What's one thing you're proud of you for? Like something you rarely say out loud, but you know you deserve to give yourself credit for.
I'm gonna go ahead and go because if I don't, I'm probably gonna start crying. So I am thankful that I have not given up, that I have not thrown in the towel, that I have not um ran off the road as many times as I've ever wanted to. I am thankful. I am proud of myself because through the midst of always wanting to give up, in the midst of all the chaos, in the midst of always doubting myself and having fear of if I'm a good mom, if I'm a good wife, if I'm a good everything, a good friend, if I'm a good person, I'm still fight. I'm still here to fight and I'm still here to get back up. And in the midst of what anybody can think or say about me, I know who my identity is, and that's through Christ. And nobody and nothing can take that from me.
Yes, girl. Absolutely. I feel like it's so weird for me to say out loud. Like it feels kind of cliche or silly, but like I'm on it. Like God's honestly so proud of myself for like the strength that I've had this last year. There have been so many times where like I've not necessarily wanted to end everything, but like I'd be okay if something like happened. You know what I mean? Like I'm just so proud that I have pushed through, that I have continued to fight. No matter like what my reason is to continue to fight. Like I'm glad that I haven't given up. And I'm just happy I'm still here even though I'm going through it.
That was exactly what I was going to say. I'm proud of myself for still being here because there's been so many times where, but yeah, I'm proud of myself for continuing to grow and continuing to get stronger mentally, um, which is what I've really been working on the last few months. And I've noticed a change. I'm not sure if anybody around me has noticed a change, but all that matters is that I can see it and I can feel it. So that
Being
is.
up here alone, I mean, I don't want to take it like away your words, but you being up here alone
Hmm.
literally wants me to go down on my knees and praise and worship God right now. Because if you guys know Jess, she is such a homebody to herself, doesn't like to be on camera, and is very, and the fact that she is up here and she is doing this, like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I agree 100%. Honestly, Jess, out of all the times I've been on a panel with you, this is literally my first time seeing you like this. You know? So, yeah, I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
And not to cut anybody off, but sometimes this right here is what we need to be grateful for because we're like talking about what we're grateful for. We're hearing others, and we just slowing everything down and really taking a step back of remembering the shit that we have. Well, sorry, excuse, but all the things that we've gone through. Like I'm grateful for not even comparing my path to somebody else's path because that's where we
Excuse
kind of
me,
do.
sir. Excuse me,
What
sir. Guys, can you guys remind him what kind of a podcast this is?
You're
what
Unfiltered.
unfiltered.
what do you mean?
You said shit
Don't
and then you took
apologize
it
for what
back.
you
You
So
talk how
excuse, I
you
know.
talk.
don't apologize for
Talk
what
how
you
you
said.
talk. That's not in my language, but if that's in your language, you be yourself, boy. You do you.
Listen, you can't
You ain't
already
gonna
know me.
taint me, and I'm not gonna taint you. You do you, unraw, unfiltered, and you do you, boo.
Nah, but oh man, let me stop.
I think what I can say about myself is I'm really proud of myself because I've been the strongest woman I can be throughout everything, being a wife, being a mom, being, just being a sister, anything, a daughter. Like I hold so much on me because when my mom calls, I'm there to answer her calls. When my sisters need me, there I am. So I could say I'm so proud of myself because I kind of push myself away from, like being a mom and being a sister at the same time. And like, taking little breaks for my kids and like, focusing on me and doing what I can for myself before I even decide to like, okay, you know what? This isn't a good day. Let me take a step back, refix myself, think about my actions before I do anything worse than I can ever do. So I'm so proud of myself, like holding so much courage that I have and like just standing up to things that I really always had on myself.
I love that. And another thing that I want to say, like I forgot to mention, like I'm so proud of myself for standing up for myself. Like I've never been in a position where somebody has like laid their hands on me, but like I do not, and I will say it from the rooftops, I do not regret the way that I handled things. Um and how they went down, and I'm not afraid to cut people out of my life who can't see that what I did was to protect myself. Like I will cut anybody off at this point, and I am so proud of that because like I have been the one to let you convince me that I'm in the wrong, but there is nobody that will convince me and tell me, "Oh, that's your brother." I don't give a shit who it is. You don't put your hands on me. So like that's something that I'm very proud of is just like standing up for myself.
Yeah, definitely standing up for myself. Also, I would agree, and walking away when there's really nothing left to be said. Standing up and just knowing when things are done is done, and there's nothing to be ashamed about it. There's no hatred. There's nothing you carry on. It's just you move on and you keep going. If a vibe isn't there, no more. A vibe isn't there, and it's just what it is.
If you're not bringing positivity into my life, I don't need it.
Backstory to all this letting go stuff. I was in a relationship for almost 10 years with my ex fiance. And I held on for too many years extra, thinking that I needed to. And I really felt guilt and empowered by everybody else's opinion than the life that I had to live for myself. Man, the day I woke up and said, who's living this life for me or them? Do I want this? Is the day where I'm like, I don't want this, and this is my life, and I only get one chance. I only get one. There's only one of these. We don't get two. So then I said, you know what? I'm never doing that again. I'm never holding on that long. I can say great times. I can't say that it was not all bad, but I can say I feel like I have a void and I have years that I'm not rolling it back. The best choice I've ever made was to let go. And I didn't care what it looked like to other people. I was looked down upon, I was spoken about. And then you know what happened a few years later? I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, you are so strong. Oh my God, look at how good things are for you now. It's going to change. Everybody's verbiage, their opinions, everything will be altered at some point. So at the end of the day, the only opinions you will ever have to work on is your own. Don't let anything, anyone, any person, whatever, tell you or dictate how to hold on, when to let go. It's all about what your gut tells you, and that's it. That's it. That's
Um, I'm proud of myself for all of my accomplishments, and I mean, we all have setbacks, failures, and like things like that. But I feel like getting back up, trying again, even if you don't succeed the first time around, just to keep going. And I'm proud of myself for like accomplishing everything I put my mind to. Any goal I set, I finish it, and I just keep pressing.
As gratitude change, why does that word sound so weird to me?
About gratitude.
Yeah, like when I say it, it sounds like
Uh,
I'm saying it wrong.
You got that fucking Puerto Rican accent. Come on.
hey,
Listen, it comes out Puerto Rican sometimes. It comes out French, like and she's sweet. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me started. How how has gratitude changed the way you view yourself or your journey?
Mind like elaborating? Because even when I got that in the message, I wasn't too aware, but I didn't. Oh, go
Okay,
ahead. Jess
you
says
and
she
your
she got it.
okay, cool.
what?
I can say mine and maybe you guys will. This is what I got from it. So gratitude has helped me recognize that even the challenges I've gone through, it's shaped who I am today. Um, and that's where, like I said before, um, the regret question comes in. Is I don't regret anything. I'm grateful for what I've gone through because that's brought me to where I am today. If I didn't go through some of that stuff, God knows where I'd be. I might not even be here. If I didn't meet that one person back in June of 2009, I can guarantee you I wouldn't be here. If that person didn't step up and say what they had to say, I can guarantee you I wouldn't be here. Um, so I live, like I said, I live with no regrets because everything I've gone through is why I'm able to sit here with you today, and I'm pretty damn grateful for that. So
I love that. I'd say like just give yourself grace. Like viewing like yourself and your journey, like find the beauty in the struggle. Like there's even in the midst of chaos, find what keeps you keeps you going. Is it because you hop on TikTok live and the same three people hop on and see you every day? Or is it because like you have kids or because you have a dog that needs you to take care of it? Like find the beauty in what you're going through and what keeps you going.
Exactly. And then to piggyback on what I was saying before, gratitude made me stop comparing my path to others. We may be in the same situation, but like the way you handled it may not work for me. And it made me stop thinking about like, why am I going through this? But like, what can I do to keep going and keep pushing to make sure myself is right before, others I start involving others. Cause like I was saying before, I don't I don't like involving others who have positive intake, but then in the back end is so negative about things. So I'm just grateful for slowing things down and having a like center myself to figure out my path and not compare to others.
And then along with that, not comparing it to others is you don't know what others have gone through, and there's always going to be somebody out there that's got it worse off than you. You know what I mean? And that's something that kind of brings me back when I'm feeling really down. I'm grateful that I have what I have because a lot of people don't. You know what I mean?
I, just being grateful for the little things and knowing that the bigger things are yet to come, and you have what you have because that's what you're meant to have. And everybody's journey and paths are different, and we'll all, each and every one of us will reach our destinies.
Life is too short to think about the past, and you just gotta move forward and just remember you're always gonna be happy and just cherish the moments you have right now. That's all you can really do in life. No matter what you're going through, you always just gotta remember, like, I've been through this, I've been through that. I can move forward, and think of more positive ways. And that's how I feel right now because this weekend that been through with my husband, it was a lot. Like, how can I say it without saying? Well, let me just fucking say it. He got incarcerated for a dumb thing, and if it made me realize in life is too short. Like, I was literally home with my kids thinking about, like, fuck, like, is this gonna be the end of like what I'm going through? Or is God gonna keep putting things in my way to make sure that I'm going in the right path? I was like, because when he was gone, it felt like I was in bed by myself. And it's just like me and him have our ups and downs. And I didn't really cherish the moments that we had in the good times. And right now that he's out, it feels like I'm more attached to him now than I was before, because that's where God put us in a situation that was so difficult this weekend, and it just made me closer to him.
I think sometimes we start to get complacent or start taking advantage of kind of what we have, and sometimes we do just need life to kind of show us like what we need to be grateful for.
So in this moment, um, because we've all come a long way, and if nobody else say it, I will. I'm proud of all you guys because if I wasn't proud of you guys wouldn't be up here. I'm just saying. You guys have either taught me something along my journey, have either shown yourself, shown up or shown out in some way or another. I don't trust just anyone watching Kyra. I wouldn't trust anyone being on Unfiltered. This is my baby, as
I
you guys
felt that.
know. Like I know, like I need, like I was talking to someone earlier and I was like, I need, yes, I did the applications with you guys, but I need to see you guys how you're gonna interact. Like I see you guys on a day-to-day basis when you're playing games, when you're just on a panel, when you're just chilling. Like, all right, give me that. I want that person. I don't want some fake and phony person who's gonna be up here like, yes, the answer is four because two plus two. No, give me the raw, give me the unfiltered, give me that. And so I am very proud of you guys. We might have not spoken for a while, like me and Giselle. We might not have spoken for a while, but I went to her because I was like, I know your journey. I know what you've been through. I watch. I'm an observer. I might be there and you think I might be zoned out, but I watch and I observe. You can ask the young man who's in the comments and he's gifting you guys, Quan. He knows because I scared him when I told him about his self and I told him all about his life and he was like, "How you know that?" Like I observe. That's what I do. So, um let's share one thing you're grateful for right now.
I'm grateful for healing and restoration.
Nice. And I'm grateful for the clarity of everything that I've been through. It's given me peace, but at the same time, it's keeping me on track, knowing I'm not perfect, but I'm still growing. I'm still being me. I'm still gonna fuck up. I'm still gonna do all the bullshit, but I'm still in my zone. Like I'm still learning my way. I'm not learning someone else's way. I'm learning the way it like fate is for me, you know?
Okay, I am
Cool question.
grateful. And this might sound super cliche, and I mean, I don't care. I am grateful for this opportunity because I have been in a nutshell, and I feel like this is something very positive. And I am grateful for my salvation. I am grateful that I have somebody to go and run to when I don't know where else to go, and that's God Himself. Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at what you were saying.
Wait, I didn't even see the cheese whizzes
No,
over
no,
here.
no,
You
no.
guys were laughing.
Okay, no.
I'm not a cheese whiz.
Get it together,
I'm,
folks.
I'm grateful for my teacher. I'm just kidding. I've been listening to too much Coco
No,
Melon.
no, freaking Spicy's talking, and all you hear is. I'm like,
I know. I thought I had to
I'm like,
mute.
bruh, mute yourself. So I'm over here. I'm like, and I just muted him, and he's like, oh shit.
I didn't even catch all of that. That you got to make a blooper too.
I am. I will. I gotcha. All right, Spicy, you're good. You're done. Okay, cool.
I'm
Jen.
grateful.
Oh wait, Jess, go ahead.
I,
Wait. I gotta do my face. Okay.
I'm, oh, wait. I'm grateful. Life. I'm grateful for everything that I have. Um, I'm grateful for my family and my friends. That's it.
That's it. Cut.
That's it. I'm grateful for everything. That's it.
I'm grateful for like being here, like just still living. I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for my little TikTok family that I've created. Honestly, some of the people that I've met on TikTok have made the biggest impact in my life, and I'm so thankful for them. Like even through like these darkest times, they've like really helped pull me out of it. I can hop on TikTok, I can escape reality for a little bit, like even though like I might not show it on my lives or anything that I'm down, like that's what helps get me through it. Like fake it till you make it.
Sorry, I had the Coco Melon song in my head, but I'm grateful for my teachers. No, but in reality, I'm grateful for God. You know, He created me. He made me who I am to this day. I'm grateful for everybody that I met on here on the panels. You know, I'm also grateful for my kids because if it wasn't for my kids again, I don't know where the fuck I would be. I don't even know who the fuck Jen would be. Jen has said, you know. So I'm so grateful for that. And I'm just really grateful for life.
Okay. Um, I am grateful for. Wait, what's the question? Oh, for right now, I am grateful. I don't know. There's so much, and that's not a bad thing, but that's something different in my life because I'm usually like my life is usually shit. So I have so much to be grateful for right now. Um, I'm grateful for that, coño. I'm grateful that I have amazing friends. I'm grateful that I have something that I've wanted to do for a long time but didn't know how to spread awareness. Like I have this podcast. I'm thankful to God that I have amazing people who want to be so many amazing people that want to be involved in it. And I'm thankful for my girls. my daughters, and I'm thankful for their dads because honestly, without them, they wouldn't be born. So I'm thankful for them too. But before we wrap this one up, after everything we've all overcome, what's one thing you've learned about faith, about healing, and about what gratitude really means moving forward?
I feel like you only really need like faith of a mustard seed, and God really does His big one every time. Healing is very much necessary, and gratitude is really important to have.
After everything we've all overcome, what's one thing you've learned about faith, about healing, and or about what gratitude really means moving forward?
To be grateful for their every little thing, because even at the midst of all of in the ugliness and the dirtiness and the filthiness and the not understanding or not knowing why, God is still in control, and everything has a purpose, a rhyme, and a reason, and that there's nothing that we are not going through for a reason. And sometimes we don't understand or get the reasoning, but one way or another, God will always find a way to reveal it to you.
Yes, and that's to piggyback on that is it's like having faith, trusting the process, trusting the struggles, trusting everything you've gone through and just moving forward. So having faith, trusting the process and gratitude of just moving forward, continuing to push yourself, learn, do the mistakes over again even if you know it's a mistake, just keep pushing, you know? And I'm not no one's ever going to be perfect, but you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be you.
Speak for
And
yourself. I'm her.
that's what I've learned with with everything I've gone through this year, the years past that. I'm learning every day.
Okay, so Simone said it in the chat, and I'm gonna piggyback off of them. I'm grateful, like what I've learned with my faith healing and gratitude, like moving forward, like I have learned is forgiveness. And don't get me wrong, I have to get better at it because sometimes like my forgiveness is like, but I have to, like, I'm very grateful for that because people have forgiven me and I have forgiven people and it's been mutual and it's like, all right, everything is like, at this point, it's like whoever lives in a glass house, throw the first stone. And that's how I'm coming all 2026, very unapologetically me, very unfiltered, because unfiltered is the movement, yo.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I think like something that like I've learned about all this is like just know that you're not alone. Obviously, we're all going through it. Like um and just keep pushing forward. Find whatever it is that you have faith in, and stick to it, and like keep healing. Keep striving to be your best version of you, no matter what that takes. Whether it's being selfish in your own ways to protect your peace, or cutting people off, or whatever you have to do. Just always strive to be the best version of you.
Why does this remind me of the song Miley Cyrus The Climb? Because it's like the mountains are moving and you just gotta keep climbing and keep your faith. So it's like that's how I remind myself, like in life, like when I'm struggling or going through things, Miley Cyrus is on my playlist all day, and that's a song. Because you just gotta keep the faith and keep moving. And like Pat said, if you gotta cut people off just to keep your peace and protect yourself and protect your life, that's what you gotta do. Even if it's friends, families, no matter who it is, you always have to keep your peace and gratitude and just move forward. with
At the end of
life.
the day, yeah, you're the one that has to go to sleep with your happiness or your sadness. So you got to choose. Do you want to go to bed happy or sad? And what do you have to do to make that happen?
Faith isn't always loud and confident, but sometimes it's just um, choosing to keep going when everything in your life, everything in your being is so exhausted. Um, Something I've learned about healing is that it's not going to come overnight. It is baby steps in healing. You're not going to heal all at once. You need to take those baby steps. Um, and then gratitude, I've learned to pay attention to the moments now and the people who make my dark days a little bit lighter. Um, and to me, gratitude is choosing to see the good even when, like, even when life is unfolding. So that's what I've learned.
And that's powerful. It's like no matter what we lose, we still gain something deeper when we choose to see life through gratitude. This episode was a reminder that being unfiltered isn't just about speaking your truth, it's about feeling it too. We've all been through some storms, but we're still here, breathing, growing, and giving thanks for the little things that keeps us going. So everybody listening, take a moment tonight to ask yourself what you're thankful for. Sometimes gratitude is what keeps us alive. I'm Kay. This is Unfiltered, the podcast with my unfiltered family. And we'll see y'all next time. Stay grateful, stay real, and stay unfiltered.